My friend, it's King Gabriel here again, and I'm here with Arya Sky. We're taking a walk through the forest, and I decided to have the impromptu video now. Today's topic is when knowledge becomes a hindrance. And to be clear about it, it's not really the knowledge that becomes a hindrance. It's when the knowledge falls down to perception. It falls down to perception when we look at another person's opinion or another person's experience, thinking that it's not ours, and we reject whatever they come with. Now, this happens in terms of religion, in terms of different perspectives as to what the concept of God may be or the concept of spirit may be. And that's ways that we divide. That's ways that we tend to separate. And so when knowledge becomes perception through that process, then whatever it is that we're actually experiencing, we're putting limits on, we're cutting up, we're dividing. And so whenever knowledge or seeming knowledge stops us from exploring new possibilities, it is clear that that is no longer valuable to us and must be released, because we actually need whatever that next experience is for our advancement. We should not have charge against anything or have a negative perspective towards anything. We're here to love, as we know, right? So if something makes you fearful, or if it makes you feel irritated, then obviously it's to be looked at and moved past, right? It must be released. If it's not released, it will continue to plague the experience for you. So it's really important for us to know when to release these things. And as I said, it's when you become fearful of something, or you feel irritated by someone presenting an idea. An idea is just an idea. And just like any other idea, it should be able to be examined. If it's not something that you want to do, then you just don't do it. If it's something you want to do, then you explore it. But the idea of having fear or any sort of irritation within the electromagnetic system about it is actually where the fault lies. Okay? That's not a bad thing. It's just not something you would want to experience if you were fully aware. Right? So the next part is that knowledge is all-encompassing. It includes everything, right? Knowledge would be experience, and this is a good definition of knowledge. Knowledge is experience that has been through many or all possibilities and rests peacefully in the possibility of all things, right? If the peace is not there, if there's unrest, then it is not knowledge anymore, it is perception, because it is cutting out parts of reality that it wants to be separate from itself, and including the parts that it wants to keep. That is perception. That has to be a limited self. It cannot be the self that encompasses all. And so it's really important for us to look at that and understand that unless our knowledge is complete, it's not knowledge at all. It's just perception. Alright, so that's what I wanted to speak about today, more or less. And I wanted you to know that it's possible to reside in knowledge, but to reside in knowledge, love is important. Love means, and this is a rough definition of love. People attempt to define love. This is just a rough version of it. I will not say that this is the way to look at love permanently at all, right? Because it's expanding and encompassing more as we go. But love would be the all-encompassing, all-sustaining, all-giving, not even feeling, but the all-sustaining energy that includes all things and allows all things. Yes, that's a good definition of love. If you are to think of love that way, then your knowledge can be complete. Because instead of resisting people based on religion or any other category that you may put, you'll recognize that they're all part of the same thing. And that would allow you to walk in peace in all situations with all things. So, that's today's walk. I hope that your knowledge is all-inclusive. Eternal love and infinite peace.